everyone, my name's Jose Chavez from Ready to Rank, and this week we have another session with my good friend from Pinpoint Local, Alison Evans, and we are going to cover once again how to optimize Google business profiles for local businesses to increase leads and generate more revenue. Now, over the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've been covering a various amounts of topics, one from how to recover a banned account, from my previous experience, how to manage reviews, how to get reviews, how to optimize images, and how many images you should be posting. And today we've actually come across a new feature that Google has released, and it has just been released, so it's brand new to the platform. And we have Alison to give us a guide on what this new feature is and how businesses can leverage this to increase leads and gain more exposure on Google. Alison, please introduce yourself once again for those who have just joined us. Who are you? What do you do? And give us the insight about your business.
Okay, thanks, Jose. Yeah, great to be here. Yeah, I'm the owner of Pinpoint Local, so we're Google Business Profile Specialists. So that's all about local SEO, and with Jose, it leverages off your website as well, local SEO. But this is when people are looking for your products, your services on particularly mobile phones, on Google Maps, getting your profile to show in that 3-pack. So that's what we specialize in. And this is pretty exciting news, actually. I mean, a brand new feature for Google Business Profile. I mean, several weeks ago, we were talking about the new video preview feature when you're trying to get video verification, but that was an extension of an already established feature. This is a brand new feature and in a different placement within the profile as well. And as I said in the introduction, it is brand new. I mean, Google released this probably in the last week. We're talking about May 2025, and it's slowly getting rolled out. But being early adopters, if you're a local business owner, beating your competitors, knowing about these new features and using them when they're relevant to you, and we'll talk about that as we go in. But look, it really shows about Google Business Profile. Google does change things, take things away, but it's active, and it shows the importance that Google thinks about Google Business Profile, that it's creating features like this that are new and new placements. So it's not going to go away, even with AI and AI search.
Yeah,
the fact that Google's putting emphasis on the profile.
Yeah. Now this one's pretty exciting. From my point of view, I've got a social media background. This is kind of leaning towards social media, this new platform, don't you think?
Yeah, it is, because it's chronological order. So you'll have the most recent going down, and that's very similar to, Facebook and other social media where it's more time-based than what Google Business Profile previously has been, more SEO keyword-based as far as the content is concerned. So being chronological, being recent, and being updates, and looking like live feeds as well. And it's to create engagement from consumers when they're searching for you. You can scroll down and see these updates and see these events and offers that are currently being put on the profile if you've got this option. So it does make it far more dynamic. And I think user engagement as well. So business owners, when you're thinking about this new update, when we'll delve a bit deeper into it, but that's where your images, your call to actions and everything are going to be really important.
So they're pretty much giving us a platform where we can just promote images, promote updates, and put it up on a feed. Is that what the feature is?
Yes, it's right up the top too. It's just below the business name. So as far as Google Real Estate is concerned, oh my, goodness, it's really right up there. So, and it's for free, your Google Business Profile. Now, it seems to be favoring only recent posts. So if you're not posting on your Google Business Profile and it isn't recent and it's old, you will not get this feature. It will not show, even though it's restricted to certain categories at the moment. But within those categories, you've got to have recent posting. So Google's telling everyone, fresh update content is number one.
Stay
And
active.
it seems to be favoring events and offers. So if there's a timeline,
Right.
a start date, end date, there's more preference given for that type of content. An offer, if you're saying specials, lunches, whatever it is,
Mm.
they tend to go up in what it's called the what's happening.
Yeah.
That's what Google's called it, this feature, and that's what's favouring that type of content. So,
Mm.
as a business owner, if you're in one of the categories that has this feature already enabled, my goodness, every week
Mm.
put your offers, put if you're having events on, put timelines on it, and put offers and make offers out of your products or services.
Yeah. Yeah. So coming from, I'm hospitality based.
Yeah,
I've got a
yeah,
background in hospitality.
yeah.
So a lot of hospitality venues, cafes, restaurants, they're in a point of struggle. This is somewhere where they can really highlight what is going on in their cafe, and it's absolutely free. And I know when I go to a cafe, I automatically look at the Google profile just to see what the menu's like or what the reviews are like. So this is just like more exposure for nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. And Google, we even have noticed it's got this week, so even though they've termed this feature what's happening. If you're putting something, it will have this week or highlights this week. That's how it's been shown.
Mm.
So if you're a cafe or restaurant, which is where it's been rolled out at this point in time, is
Yeah.
with hospitality and food. So that's cafes, restaurants, wineries, bars, food trucks, anything like that seems to have this feature enabled. And it's mainly English speaking countries at this point in time. So, which is USA, Canada, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. And this is often the case, how Google does roll out with Google Business Profile updates and features, is that it does tend to be staggered and often English speaking first, and often in certain categories. So that's where the limitation is at this point in time. But all the experts are saying that it will become global once Google has worked out if there's any bugs or anything like that in this first rollout. I mean, we're only talking about a week or two into this.
Mm.
So it'll probably go global and then it'll probably go within other categories within the Google Business Profile. So the other home services, travel, all those sort of things can start optimizing their profiles now. So yeah, getting back to say what you're saying about hospitality, it's fantastic because if you're a cafe or something, start putting on your Google Business profile any lunch specials, any happy hours, any Sunday lunches, Tuesday tacos, whatever it is, all those type of things. Put it on your Google Business profile, and Google's going to show that right up the top. When people are searching, it's only shown on mobile at this point in time.
Yeah.
So you can't see it in desktop. And once again, Google does tend to do this, roll it out in one of the devices before the other. But yes, it's like a Google ad without paying,
Mm.
honestly.
Free
So
advertising.
yeah, so and be mindful of what content is being used.
Mm.
So it's promotions, put in dates, put in specials, put in offers, put in great photos, doing a great call to action, any discounts, anything like that. Do it. Look, at this point in time, while your competitors are probably not doing anything, don't even know about it.
Yeah.
I do it every day almost.
Well, so how hard is it to keep up with this posting? You mentioned every single day. Is it a difficult thing to do? Because we don't actually haven't covered how to
Yeah.
post on your Google Business Profile, which could be something that we dig deeper down the track. But is it difficult to stay on top of it?
This particular feature, one of the best ways to do it is link your social profiles to your Google Business Profile. And that's been around for a little while. It's relatively new. I'm just trying to think, probably within the last year, where you can add your profiles to your Google Business Profile. When you go into your dashboard, you edit, there's a feature there right in the middle, and you can add up to 5 profiles: Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. And they'll come up down the bottom of your Google Business Profile public facing.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing with this feature in this last week or so is that if you've got your Facebook or your Insta connected to your Google business profile, Google is dynamically pulling that directly from your social across to the Google business profile.
And displaying images, is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
So obviously link everything to Google. I mean, we all our clients do because it's it's almost a backlink,
Yeah.
linking socials to your Google business profile. But this is far more proactive.
Yeah.
Once you're linking it, Google is pulling it from your Facebook. So that means from a business owner point of view, you don't have to be double providing content and doing something special for your Google business profile. Put it on your Facebook or your Insta and make sure it's a promotion and an offer so you get into this what's happening feature.
Yeah.
And then Google should pull it across. I haven't seen, because it's so new, I haven't seen how live that pulling across from your social feed onto your Google business profile is. Well, we'll still work that out. But when that linking came out, I was wondering where that was going to lead.
Hmm.
I thought it wasn't just providing a link. So,
Yeah.
and I think this is what Google had in mind,
Yeah, right.
was
Right.
pulling feeds across. So this could be the start. So,
Yeah.
and at the moment it seems to be Facebook, Insta, but it'd be interesting to see if the other platforms with Google allows you to link your Google business profile, that all that content may come across. It'd be really interesting to see.
That's interesting. So I guess if you don't have that much time to post, Google Business Profile will pull information from your other profiles onto the feed and potentially in this what's happening feed
Yep. If you got it linked.
if you've got it linked. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, part of editing your profile should be, you put in your website, all your details, and part
Yeah.
of that now is putting all your links in for your
Yeah.
social feeds,
Yeah.
especially now.
Yeah. Well, it's more important than ever to have your profile optimized to its full potential because this, Google releases updates. Some are strong, some are not so strong, but this one really feels like it's going to stay, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it does. And what's the Google Business Profile posts used to be, well, they're still a fair way down on the profile itself,
Yeah.
and especially on mobile. They're still there, but this feature, the What's Happening feature, is right up the top. So it's a
Yeah.
placement difference as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as I said, as far as Google real estate is concerned, it's just massive. It's right up the top, especially when you're on mobile.
Yeah.
And that's why I say that the images are important because it'll be really eye-catching.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have a great image about whatever event you're having or whatever you want to promote or whatever offer you've got, it's going to be directly underneath your business name, that the cover and your reviews. So it will work, and you can see how users will Google, restaurant near me or whatever it is, and the profile comes up, all the reviews come up, and then all the promotions and the offers and the events come up as well.
Mm.
So, and then the menu seems to be quite interactive, even more so now. I've noticed it seems to be changing recently, the Google Business Profile on mobile in particular.
Yeah.
I seem to see it seems to be more engaging than ever before, to tell you the truth.
Well, that's good. They're spending a lot of time and effort on the Google Business Profile. I guess it just goes to show you how important it is. If Google are spending so much time, energy on making changes, putting updates out there, it's really the place to be for local businesses. I mean, if you're not optimizing your Google Business Profile, you really are missing out. It's
Yep.
it's one of those platforms that really gives you free real estate and free advertising. It's really
It's a no-brainer. It
it's no
seriously is. It really is. And I do think this what's happening feature means that you have to have fresh content for it, and Google will reward has always rewarded profiles which were having fetch content,
Yeah.
whether it's images, videos, products, services, or the update feature. But this really sort of signals to business owners, update your profile,
Yeah.
because Google is going to put it right up the top.
Yeah.
And those profiles which are sending those signals to Google that they're engaged, they're providing new, fresh information to searchers, I think Google will reward you. And whether it becomes a ranking feature or whether it's just a conversion feature within the profile, it's yet to be seen, but could end up being both for sure.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's really good to see that we're getting more tools to promote um and help businesses rank
Yeah.
locally in
Yeah.
their area.
And as you said before, Jose, it's interesting that's come out in the food and beverage category first, because they
Yeah,
probably need it more than any others.
yeah,
So at
definitely.
this point in time.
Definitely. And just on that note, you mentioned things that have a timeline, things that have an offer, which is really geared towards the hospitality
Mm.
industry. What about the trade industry? How can they manage to put something in that has an offer
Yeah,
or
it'd be interesting to see how far Google does extend this feature because, I mean, trades offer free quotes
Yep.
or where they have specials, seasonal specials,
Mm.
winter, summer, air
Yeah.
conditioning, whether they've got products or services that are particularly relevant to different times of the year, florists, Mother's Day,
Yes.
Valentine's Day, all those sort of things. Nearly every local business really should have some sort of offer to
Mm.
entice and engage
Yeah.
their searchers, and also makes you think of events and promotions as well.
Mm.
Google's going to love promoting events with time zones. So for local business owners, to do this, you still go into your dashboard and your update section for your Google Business Profile. I'm not sure whether how many business owners do just the standard update post for the Google Business Profile, but there's always been three options, which is update, offer, and events.
Yeah.
And once again, all our clients, we use all those features of Google Business Profile posts. So Google is pulling for the what's happening new feature. They're pulling it from the posts, and so it'll be the events and promotion posts
Yeah.
and the social feed, as I said before.
Yeah.
So when you go and do your Google Business Profile content, look at those other options to create updates,
Mm.
not
Awesome.
just the post one, but the offers and events as well.
Awesome. So the businesses out there that are already active on their Google business profile, they're all going to get a boost in
Yep,
some
yep,
way, shape,
I
or
think so.
form. And
Mm.
those businesses that are not active, this is the time to get
Yep,
active, get your profile sorted. And if you do need help getting your profile sorted, Alison does offer a free audit and she will go through your audit, your Google business profile and give you some tips, some hints on how you can improve. Is that right, Alison?
yep, that's right. So we'll provide a QR code or a link below
Yeah.
in the description notes. But all I need is about 3 or 4 fields filled out, and you'll get a video audit within 48 hours of submitting that form. And I'll look at your Google business profile, give you tips and hints on how to maximize it, optimize it for Google, look at your competitors, and look where you're ranking at this point in time for your main seed keywords. So, and then it's about 3 or 4 5-minute video, and then you get a summary as well. So, pretty comprehensive guide to get
Mm.
you started, and so many that I'm doing. Their profile is logo, cover, website link, sometimes Facebook link, and phone number, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, and then I point out all the different features that can be built out, and the difference. I often show the difference between someone in their category, their competitors, and what theirs is looking like.
Mm.
So, yep. So just fill out the link and I'm more than happy. I love doing the audits actually.
Awesome. So if you're a local business owner that is typing your keyword into the Google search results and your profile doesn't show up, that is a clear sign to
Mm,
click the link, scan the QR code to get a free audit from Alison, and her team will be able to point you in the best direction.
exactly.
Awesome. Well, I guess that wraps up this session on how to optimize your Google business profile for local businesses. Thank you once again, Alison. I really
Yeah,
appreciate your time. I hope everyone gets a lot of value from these episodes that we're doing. We will continue to do these episodes. So from now, for me, it's a goodbye. And thank you once again, Alison, and I appreciate your time.
pleasure. Enjoyed it.
Cheers.
Great.
Thank you.
Cheers.